What would you like to see happen in the next 10 years?
In the coming years, I would really like to see a continued push to banning certain things, since that not only impacts the people who are already making the choice, but it moves the people who just don't care what the choice is to better behaviors. Awesomely, in California, there are 112 municipalities that have banned plastic bags, which is fantastic. Across the country, there are hundreds, but there are more things to do. Microbeads, Illinois was the first state to do that. I'm really hoping we get some plastic straw bans going on out there as well. I think that as we talk about the economy, there are a lot of new industry options, things like bamboo and glass and recyclable products that we can substitute plastic with, and it has to do with making the choice and changing infrastructure, but that's all positive for the economy. So I'd like to see continued movement towards that, but mostly awareness. We have globally connected societies now, and we have to share the information. We have to share our successes. If I found something that works for me, chances are it's gonna work for someone else. So I need to take advantage of that global connectivity and put it out there.
If I could wish for one thing over the next 10 years, I would go to our energy use, because we don't realize every time you turn on the light switch or use any kind of electricity, that electricity, if you could follow the wires back, would go to a power plant that was probably burning something to make that electricity. They burn something that puts CO2 in the atmosphere, and that wreaks havoc in so many ways, including in the ocean, whether it's ocean acidification, sea level rise, ocean warming. All of that is a result in the developed world, primarily from how we make our energy. So, as odd as it sounds, I could do a lot to help the ocean by making sure that I'm very careful about how I use energy, and that I really support new ways to make energy that don't involve burning so much stuff.
Well, we know there's some really great places around the world where you don't even have to carry a pocket guide, because the grocery store tells you all of our seafood comes from the Seafood Watch Green and Yellow list. We have hundreds of businesses across the country that are working in that very way. So I would like to see in 10 years even more businesses doing that. We're happy to say that we've been working with Mars and their brand of cat food, Sheila, for the last few years, and they have moved all of their Sheila fish products to sustainable seafood. So people can feel great when they're buying Sheila seafood. I would love to see fishermen and fish farmers follow the trend of the early folks who have been making the tweaks and the adjustments to their farms, to their fishing gear, to really protect the oceans that are such an important part of their livelihood and their history. I would really like to see fish populations like we've started to see. I'd really like to see them come back. I think we could be surprised at how fish and this ocean environment can come back if we give it a chance and let it thrive without this level of fishing that we're currently pursuing. So those would be the things I'd love to see.